not really Venge. I guess Venge rotated after the bounty rune at 2 minutes, but General could die. They're wrapping around. Yep, charge. Oh, he tried to get it off. Oh no, he's TPing out.
Oh, we're gonna see first blood on the other side though. It's like mid.
I think so.
Oh, SUNSfanTV taking so much damage. Another shield crash is available, and Weeha's actually going to take that kill for himself.
Not doing maybe as well as we expected.
Yeah, I think so as well.
I guess it's probably about to change.
We have the Cursed Crown, double TP action. It's going to get the stun off, but there's a telekinesis to fall into the Anchor Smash and into the raise at that point because of the earlier kill, and they're going to try for it again. There's a telekinesis. No. Shadow Realm is down, and that is going to be another easy kill for NAVI. They give it to Dendy, and Synderen's very angry about this. Gets a charge off, but then runs away immediately. Yep. Dark Willow.
We're going to smoke the mid lane from MidOrFeed here. Hopefully they can kill this. He looks quite.
Here comes the Rolling Thunder. That's one proc. He's hitting the other side of the wall, and nicely done from Weeha.
Beautiful.
He's going for more. Roger, shield crash on top of it. Do they have a stun here? Nope. It's on cooldown still. The telekinesis is going to stun both. Weeha's going really deep though. General's here with the Decrepify into the Nether Blast. And that'll force Pangolier back. But there's another Toxin. Gork getting off the ultimate. Looks like the Pugna will die here. And Synderen cleans up the Rubik on the backside. So MidOrFeed coming back with a lot of aggression. Synderen will get away safely, but there's the Gush.
I imagine they're in a lot of pub games, right? They probably play against a lot of Pangoliers, a lot of Dark Willows. Right. People get mad when you pick these heroes because they're very strong. Dendy, he looks like he's going to be okay.
Yeah, he's going to be fine. They might just turn this around completely. With the Ravage onto 2, including the neutral. Synderen drops dead. There's the toss. Shadow Fiend. Okay, NAVI are just rolling in this fight. They do get the position 5 Tidehunter as the Rolling Thunder is here into a Terrorize. It's a lot of damage coming through, but not enough to secure themselves a kill as Tomato might be in trouble. Gets the toss into the Fade Bolt.
Oh no.
You can get it off a couple times. You can get it off like 3 or 4 times in a fight. Pretty insane. We're gonna have a swap. Roger. Looks like he might die here, but Decrepify keeping him alive. There's the Avalanche. Lots of damage coming through. Looks like Weeha wants to pop that ultimate yet again. Gets canceled though. Has to get it off. There we go. Using it to run away. Will bounce off the walls again. It's stolen by Roger. We're seeing the double Thunder.
Oh my god.
Unbelievable. He's actually doing so much work, but he will fall for his efforts. His General's in a lot of trouble. We'll get the ultimate from Gork. And NAVI on the run, Weeha coming in again, and that is going to be a 3rd kill here for MidOrFeed.
SUNSfanTV casually walks in and ravages. You know, it's quite rare that it happens.
Weeha's coming in with a lot of damage onto Rubik. Gets off the telekinesis, but dies shortly thereafter. Viper will get ravaged by SUNSfanTV on a few heroes, in fact. The Cursed Crown onto General. There's the ultimate from Tomato doing a lot of damage. Will take him out by himself, but here comes Dendy with that Shadow Fiend, cleaning up as much as he can, but it's a triple kill for Tomato at the end of the day. Make it 4.
Oh my god. I mean, it looks good.
I've seen it before. We'll get to that in a second. The charges here onto Dendy. Looks like the Pugna is going to get cleaned up by both Weeha and Tomato. The Rolling Thunder coming in. Roger's here with the telekinesis. There's the jump in from Weeha. Dendy faking the ult. Looks like they're going to try to turn it around, blow up Weeha in turn. So 1 for 1. Kezu's pushing mid lane. Looks like they will finally find Roger. Or is it the other way around? As Synderen's in a lot of trouble. He's going to get off his ultimate. Ends up being a trade, a 1 for 2. The thing I like about the heroes, there's not like one build right now. People are still exploring.
Yeah, it is true.
It depends on if you want to go a little bit more right.
He ignores the Ravage. He goes on top of the Pugna.
Synderen actually runs right through General. Had no idea he was there. Trying to get off the Nether Strike. The break is there on Tiny though, and they are just ripping him a new one. He will die to the neutrals. Pretty typical. Oh, Dendy and company are smoked. Did they say they were smoked? They did not.
They did not. All right, they are out of the ring for that.
He will fail that challenge as Weeha. Oh, he'll use one of his abilities, the Swashbuckle, into the ultimate. Won't be able to get it off. The nice swap from Kezu, and there's the Bramble Maze on top of it, and he's going to jump in with that Blink Dagger, bouncing left and right. You need to coordinate that a little bit better. Finally gets it off correctly as Dendy pops the BKB. It's a 2 for nothing as the toss will be used to take out Kezu. Dendy's BKB has dissipated. Actually, the Cursed Crown hits a couple heroes. Synderen with the charge. They're going to clean up Dendy now. Tomato attempting to go after General. Gets the Decrepify into the life drain and will finish him off in style. It's a 1 for 2. Make it a 3 for 3, but Crystallize will fall. And Pugna, the lone survivor from NAVI.
It's like, I feel like they need to take Roche or do something big to take it to the next level. Oh, boy.
I love watching people play this hero.
We caught that.
All right, he gets one off. Decrepify's there. But here comes Gork as well, and that, my lord, dude.
They didn't have a good item build for it.
That's a good point.
All right, Pangolier missed his abilities.
He wants to try. There's the blink. Oh, he has a wall to work with, and he has another shield crash as well. Will he get off the stun? Roger unfortunately steals the shield crash, and Swashbuckle will finish off that Rubik.
Meanwhile, they've got Roche.
Are they doing this challenge? All right, they have to wait for 1 minute or kill it. It's 2 different challenges.
This is like some Team Fortress 2 nonsense, some 2 Fort here going on. Protecting the intelligence.
All right, protect the flag at all costs, my friend. Dendy, can you steal it? You have BKB and Blink. You could actually just ruin this bounty for MidOrFeed.
It's difficult, right? You can't just casually walk into the pit when you know they're defending, no matter how badly you want to do it. I guess you could do it with like a, like Tidehunter's got a blink dagger, right? He could blink in there.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they know about it. They might know, but Dendy's in a lot of trouble. Takes a lot of damage, but there's a beautiful Ravage onto 4 heroes, in fact. Weehaw will get blown up thanks to the Requiem. They do have Terrorize to work with still, I believe. They do indeed. So it's a 1-for-1. There's a 2-for-1, in fact.
They want the cash.
They really want it, as Rubik will be cleaned up eventually by Dark Willow.
Oh my God.
It's very low, though. And the Aegis is taken. I'm not 100% sure if that was after a minute. Seems like it could have been. We'll know very soon from Mr. Midas, I'm sure. And Dark Willow's in a lot of trouble trying to get off the Terrorize, but not fast enough, as Dendy will get stunned from the Cursed Crown. Crystallize jumps in, blows up Kezu. Gork with absolutely no mana. But same with Crystallize. When I'm adamant about something, I'm usually right. Dendy gets swapped at the last moment, gets charged on top of Cursed Crown as well.
Yeah, damage.
They have so much crowd control.
Deal with the Shadow Fiend split pushing the entire time. But now they're charging again.
General. He gets off the Decrepify, doing a lot of damage to Weehaw. Gets up a nice ultimate, though. Did Rubik steal it? He did, but he won't have time to use it. No. Almost nothing this game, I think.
Okay.
Dendy gets swapped into the charge. Gets off the blink, and we'll pop the BKB. But here's a big Ravage coming through. Weehaw with a nice ultimate, though. There's the Terrorize, keeping heroes at bay. Spirit Break is the first to fall here as Rubik takes the Viper Strike. Gork very low. Remember, no Aegis to work with here. Will attempt to get out of the Decrepify into the life drain. You have to think that's enough damage. Indeed it is. Bramble Mace comes out, stunning the entirety of Na'Vi. It looks like Kezu will end up falling as well, so it's a 2-for-3. Weehaw did snipe somebody on the backside. In fact, trying to go for more, gets a Basher proc onto Roger.
Dangerous place.
Yeah, he gets Yules, though. He's in a lot of trouble, has no shield crash for a bit, and that's a triple kill for Dendy. He has his souls back, has the Aghanim Scepter.
Okay, so
and now MidOrFeed are in a lot of trouble.
What just happened? Like, he got swapped out, so he didn't get the point blank Requiem of Souls off, but it still did so much damage.
Yeah. Oh, Weehaw. He gets off the ultimate, gets Dagon right before. Trying to do as much damage to Roger as he can. He steals Shield Crash. He'll be a little bit tankier than usual. Cinderin jumps in. They're trying to hold this to a high degree. Weehaw able to get off his spells to get to the high ground, but he'll jump right back in. Crystallize very low. Dendy with a couple raises. He'll finish him off. 80 seconds on the deck. Does have buyback to work with, though. Viper in a lot of trouble. He's going to be surrounded by Na'Vi players. Cinderin gets Yulesed. And Gork will fall to the right clicks eventually. There's the Ravage, in fact, being used.
All right.
Not needed.
The fireworks coming out from the Soneko.
Yeah, that's right. It's very flashy. That's all you need. And one more right click, Cinderin will fall. We got a little bit too late.
He will be back in 85 seconds when he comes back from his death. Okay, so what can Tomato do here? Is he going to be able to blow someone up?
Oh, he's trying. Gets off Bedlam. Crystallize pops the BKB.
He's looking mighty dead.
Okay, he's in a lot of trouble. Gets swapped out by Kezu. It's going to be Sacrificial Lamb. Dendy with the raises again. Terrorize is not there in time. BKB popped regardless. As Kezu will fall to Dendy's right click. Bedlam is stolen, in fact, so Roger's going to have that to farm with. Very nice. The charge is on its way.
Should be okay. Looks like
he's out.
Should be fine. All right. So, a lot of defense. That kind of got slaughtered, threw their bodies at him, defended the second set of racks.
Oh my God. What? Bedlam is insane. Look at the cooldown on this thing. 20 seconds cooldown. That's an ultimate.
I don't know what happened. Jesus.
Weehaw, he does have his ultimate. This could be amazing in the pit. Terrorizes. Oh, he goes backwards. He's on the wrong side. Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
And it looks like Tomato just feeds his life away. Oh, that is truly unfortunate. Kezu and company are going to try to fight this regardless. Terrorize comes out. It's not going to do a whole lot, though. Actually, it was stolen by Rubik, so it will force half the team away. And that's 2 dead in the blink of an eye. Looks like Kezu looks to be next. And that's 3 dead. And you have to think this might be it for MidOrFeed in game 1. Oh, my God. That was almost the coolest initiation I've seen. Is we're going to see Dendy insta-gib Weehaw.
All right. General kills himself. He gives his life for the greater good.
All right. Either way, it looks like Navi's going to get, at the very least, mega creeps, if not more. Actually, they might just get melee.
They're kind of holding back.
Yeah, Terrorize comes in. Dendy pops the BKB, though. Crystallize. There's a swap onto Dendy. He's in a lot of trouble, getting quite low. Gets the Yules off. Crystallize, right-clicking Cinderin with that big stick of his. They're going to find Dendy, though. And the toss will finish off Cinderin. Looks like they're going to focus on Gork now. The break comes through as well on the bottom side. Dendy, he's still alive, in fact, but finally will drop. But it'll actually help him get back to the range racks, which he will
nicely done.
Take out with ease. So that is mega creeps. going the way of... no, they still have a Range Rax top, actually. BKB popped by Crystallize. Avalanche is there. Looks like Synderen's going to be the one that drops again.
Why do you say that again? You're making it sound like he's just been feeding the entire game.
Yeah, you know, it's a death again.
All right.
The Bedlam does a lot of damage. Tomato, though, is in still a lot of trouble. Gets the Force Staff off Crystallize with the toss. Not enough damage to take him out. Crystallize will fall.
That's a dieback as
That's
well.
4 dead for Na'Vi. I mean, you don't have Tomato now, though. That's a big issue.
That is a big issue. That's the... Again, he did not go mid or feed, right? He went top and fed. We got some problems here.
But they're mid now. Oh, they're going to try to go for Throne, perhaps?
I guess
I don't know about this. Their pushing is not nearly as strong as Na'Vi. All right, well, to get the tier 4.
This... Oh, hold on. What's going on here? We got
up. Dendy's up in 15 seconds. There's a swap on the General. Can they clean him up? Cannot clarify. Weehaw blows him up. That's a buyback now. All right, here comes a swap. Tidehunter. No Ravage for 60 seconds. Weehaw just needs to zone as much as he can, but Roger steals that very same ultimate. Will use it onto Viper.
Bowlers.
2 rolling bowlers all over the place. Weehaw misses another swashbuckle, and Roger will be using this to full effect to stun out Kezu. And Dendy is able to clean up a couple more heroes. And buyback does come from Weehaw. There's the Requiem of Soul. Oh my, did he get hit by that twice?
He did.
Tomato's going to be up here very shortly. Rolling boulder used again by Rubik. He's going to get the stun onto the Viper and perhaps Synderen as well. In fact, might be a double stun, in fact. Nope, not going to be. Top lane, though. Looks like they want to get these Mega Creeps. Very important. Crystallize. Gets off the infinite toss onto Gork McGork. Attempting to get out, but the right clicks will suffice with the BKB activated. And in the meantime, look at Tomato. He's a Desolator. He is right-clicking so much. He has the 200 attack speed talent.
Good God.
Kezu's going to be up in 7 seconds. Look at this damage with Bedlam, but the nice Yules. Keeping him alive for now. Dendy. Getting focused down to swap into the fountain, and Dendy's dead. Has 100 seconds on the deck. The Rolf comes out from Roger as well.
Rolf.
We're not going to see him hit 20. They do scan.
No fade.
They know. They know. Kezu has the swap available. They have Aegis, Cheese, and Refresher Shard. Weehaw showing his ultimate.
Pulling out.
Better be careful. Jumps back up the cliff. Will be up another 14 seconds. So the Ravage will connect onto 2. Here's the Refresher. Ravage onto a bunch. Here's Terrorize, though. 3 heroes running back to base for now as Viper's trying to right-click. They'll take out 1. That's the Pugna again. Crystallize looks to be next, but that's the Aegis. Remember, he is surrounded for now. Where's Tomato, man? He's on the sideline just ripping kids up left and right. Crystallize gets the toss off 2 times. Has another one to work with. Dendy with the Shadow Fiend ultimate. Gets a decent amount of damage coming out, and Gork looks to be next. That is 4 dead for MidOrFeed as Tomato. Again, the last remaining member. I don't think he can hold this by himself this time.
It's 4 dead, but Kezu's got his Vengeful Spirit Illusion from the Aghanim's.
That's true. Dealing a decent amount of CC. Tomato gets swapped. Trying to take out Crystallize. He'll find it with the Kezu Illusion, but...
Stolen Bedlam does so much damage.
That is going to be game, ladies and gentlemen, as Kezu ends with a double kill.
This was a back-and-forth, action-packed game. This was a good game.
In Midas mode, you get extra Moonbucks for randoming heroes, and on the side of MidOrFeed, they first randomed Shadow Demon, and then into a Medusa. Pretty insane as bottom lane, General. He is completely blocked in right now. Gets the crush up from Kezu. Synderen, a couple more right clicks will suffice, and that's the first blood going the way of MidOrFeed.
All right, nicely done.
Yeah, and the Mana Burn is doing work, even though it's only level 1 of the lasers, enough to secure Dendy the kill.
Oh, just kidding. Up top, Kezu lands the crush.
Yeah, but no Shackle. Did not connect, as Crystallize doing a pretty good job of faking it out. Or does he? Weehaw is aware of this. He's attempting to go for the kill. They're going to get him first. Kezu might die, but gets the crush off.
Very nice.
Nice job targeting the actual hero there as Dendy looking for the laser. Gets off the Martian Machines. I don't think it's going to catch Kezu. Bottom jungle, Dendy and Crystallize will run into Gork, at least for now, but Kezu's going to turn this around. Gets the Corrosive Haze off, but Crystallize just rips through the Medusa. There's the Shackle Shot. Can they get Dendy? Looks like this might be a trade with that power shot finishing him off. And looks like Kezu looks to be next, though. Nice disruption, keeping him alive. But Crystallize has already surrounded him. And Tomato looks to be next. Look at this Diffusal Blade go to work on these heroes. A 2-for-1 for now. Shackle Shot connects, and this is going to be a turnaround here for MidOrFeed as the Mana Void secures them the 2nd kill on the core heroes for Na'Vi.
We were talking about the Shackle Shot perhaps not being the most reliable disable, but they're making do with it. Yep. Making it look real good.
Oh, they're going to turn around here. Weehaw gets disrupted by Synderen. Kezu attempting to go into Seneco. Has the Corrosive Haze applied. Looks like he'll finish that off with the Weehaw Power Shot. General attempting to TP out.
Nope, that's the Meteor Hammer.
Oh, I'm sorry. That looked like a teleportation, but he'll get a kill with it instead. And General, with the Soul Catcher applied, looks to be dead next, but Dendy's here to help out. Has all his spells available as Kezu's in a lot of trouble, and General might actually survive through this. Meteor Hammer's up in 23 seconds, but we'll just use the life drain instead as Dendy comes in. Cinderin disrupts himself a little bit too late, and we'll just drop to the Nether Blast.
Wee's gonna get spotted, Suneko. Just kidding. Wee's the one doing the hunting.
All right, that's a lot of damage, but there's the Impale into the Mana Burn. Suneko getting healed up thanks to General, but the Power Shot does finish him off finally as Gork. That's the first Stone Gaze we've seen this game.
Clear out the Plague Wards, and that's about it.
It's good farm for him.
It is. He's acquiring
very value 15 gold.
Yep.
Gets to Decrepify, has to blink away. Dendy jumps in. Nice Blade Mail, though. Dendy at half HP as a result. Gets the Crow's Haze off. There you see the Meteor Hammer. Give it a double shackle shot into the jumping from Tomato, but he gets stunned right off the bat. And he gets blown up, has to buy back into the game. Weeha getting life drained up. No buyback for him. 50 seconds on the deck. Mana Void finally comes out, but Tomato looks like he's taking more damage than he really dealt out. Decrepify actually keeps him alive, but no. Will actually fall to the...
That was calculated from before when he blinked in.
The Nether Ward, yeah. Mkezu, he jumps in, trying to create as much space as he can, but my lord Dendy has the Dagon Express train.
It's not the best. Gotta win the game.
And Decrepify onto 3 heroes. Roger has a Spike Carapace activated. We'll get the Impale into the Mana Burn, and just like that, Gork is already almost useless. He can't even get off his ultimate, in fact. No mana to speak of. Did he get crystallized, though? Power Shot comes in. Nice Spike Carapace onto 2. Into the laser, and that is 2 kills for Dendy right off the bat. Weeha and Gork dead for 50 seconds. No buyback. Here comes the... No, he doesn't get it off because Kezu cancels it. Costs him his own life. That's fine. Tomato canceling the mana, but holy Jesus. That is a lot of damage. Double kill with Mana Void, but too little too late. Jump in from Tomato, but the Decrepify is there. General is in a lot of trouble. All right, we get the disruption off. Here comes the Stone Gaze as well. Cinderin looks to be trading his life for... We'll see. Doesn't look at anybody yet, but Kezu gets the nice crush again onto Crystallize. Doppelganger's up. There's the Gale into the Poison Nova. It's going to deal a lot of damage over time as Crystallize is going to continue on Tomato, but finally blink away. Shackle Shot will connect onto Crystallize. Looks to be finally getting a kill here, but it's going to cost them both their Shadow Demon and Medusa. And the Lurker is up as these barracks are going to get pounded upon. Kezu jumps in and just dies.
Yep.
Thanks to Roger's Aghanim Scepters. Gork looks to be falling here in all likelihood. The illusions themselves will take him out as the Aegis is popped. And Navi, Roger just goes right next to the dead bodies. The Impale onto 2. Lots of damage, but it's going to cost him his life again. 3 for nothing at the end of the day. Focus Fire comes in, but Weeha just doesn't deal that much damage right now.
You underestimate his damage.
Do I?
No, he's dead.
And GG's finally called.
The Medusa felt like quite a big hindrance.